Hi, I'm Nick Gillespie with Matt Welch. We're doing Ask a Libertarian 2012 to celebrate the paperback publication of our 2011 book, The Declaration of Independence. It has a new foreword. Please pre-order it at your bookstore or online. Next question from Franklin Carter via email. What's the libertarian solution to crony capitalism? And if it is possible to abolish crony capitalism, how do people prevent it from coming back?
Well, you're never going to abolish crony capitalism, but the best method for limiting it is by limiting government. This is counterintuitive to a lot of people, so slow it down. Think about the record number of lobbying in Washington, D.C. When did that happen? Well, that's happened under the Barack Obama administration, which came into office saying we're going to reduce the power of lobbyists. Well, they did that at the same time while spending record amounts of money and writing huge bits of legislation in the form of the Affordable Care Act and the Dodd-Frank bill, which kicks a lot of things to regulators. And when you do that, you are inviting industry to come in and write their own legislation. The more regulation you have, the more crony capitalism you'll have. And the more deregulation you have, the less. One example that we talk about at great length in the book is the deregulation of the airline industry. For 4 decades, the airline industry, from its inception in the late 30s through the early 70s, was the same 4 airlines. It was crony capitalism, perfectly managed. They got to determine who entered the market, who flew this route between these 2 cities with the help of the government. Well, when the government got out of that business, suddenly those big guys had to compete. They didn't like it, everyone else did, especially and including the consumers. If you want to help crony capitalism, limit the amount of big government activity.
And the one thing that we can do without minimizing the way special interest politics works, by creating a populace, a voting electorate that is interested and totally frustrated by crony capitalism, we can reduce it. We can get rid of politicians who consistently vote against broad interests in favor of narrow special interests. And that's part of what we try to do in the book, moving away from this sort of stuff to actual capitalism, to free market, decentralized power, and innovation is the way to reduce this going forward.
Ask a Libertarian 2.0. Keep those questions coming. We'll be here all day. See you soon.